Hello and welcome to UUbers Swiss Top 8. This time we have a live battle, so let's get into it quickly. This is SBAP versus Theminals, and I'm joined by Vigvig, the tournament organizer. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to finally be commentating one of these. It's a big game here.
All right, let's just get started. SBAP, the one who went 8-0, Theminals, doing a lot of great work this tournament as well. So what's going on? Goldango Nasty plotting up, Magirna getting some hazards going. What do these teams look like to you?
The mouse sword is very interesting. I think we saw it in the round of 16. Was it Theminals that had it then, or was it someone else?
I think Theminals and someone else both brought it in top 16, but Theminals was absolutely one of them. We have a mixed Dialga. That has also been kind of a new meta development recently. At the moment, we're just sort of catching up to the live, but we'll get there soon enough.
I like
bringing a pretty bulky team. Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the Arceus Ice there.
Okay, we are now finally live.
It's got this sort of bulkiness with the Arceus Ice, almost like a sort of semi-stall vibe.
Mousehold comes in. Now, it has proven in top 16 that Goldango and other ghost types are not necessarily true counters. Dondozo, on the other hand, is gonna barely squeak by. No,
I wouldn't call that a counter.
It
has to switch into the Goldango.
Absolutely. But yeah, now Mousehold is faster and it still has that Technician bite. Maybe it even has Terra Dark. Or it could just switch out. Okay, that's fair.
Probably for the best. Go to that late game thing. I was going to say it could also just hit Tidy up there. Got rid of the hazards in front of the Goldango.
That's true, but then it would have had to eat a Make It Rain.
The Alga looking quite low, and I don't know if Theminals has a way of recovering that health.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's any wish. Yeah, so Theminals' team meant really to get in, hit hard, hit fast. Maybe Shadow Blazing Ace SBAP's team has a bit more longevity to it. Has this Goldango's item been revealed? Yes, it is leftovers. And then, Dondozo, Blissey have their own recovery. Cyclizar is Regenerator. Arceus has recovery. Magirna may have Draining Kiss. So SBAP willing to make this whole thing take a little bit longer and, really draw the game out and expose Theminals' weak points.
Also, I just noticed the Stealth Rock up. He does have Tidy up and potentially Defog, but that Arceus Fire is not going to like the Stealth Rocks that are on Theminals side.
Yeah, Arceus Fire, one of the strongest Pokemon in the December meta, very often running like Dragon Dance or Swords Dance with Flare Blitz. Now, Dondozo hard walls that set. So really, the question is going to be, can Theminals shut down this Dondozo? And honestly, Mousehold could be a really good way to do it.
We saw the population on the just over or just under 50%. I think it was just over. And if that Dondozo was down, I do not see anything on SBAP's team that would really...
But Dialga going down, Mousehold coming back in. Is it going to try to predict the Goldango? Yeah, that maybe was the obvious play.
Yeah, there's the Tidy up. That makes sense.
One of the few Pokemon that can actually clear in front of Goldango. But now, are we looking at a bite? Maybe, Terra Dark? Or are we just looking at a Population Bomb or a Switch Out? Because it feels like this Goldango has free reign. Yeah, because that's not going to kill. And is this Make It Rain going to kill?
Make It Rain does kill back. Ooh, okay.
So now it's going to be a lot harder for Theminals to crack Dondozo. Lando comes in. Definitely a
bring in Blissey here,
yeah.
Although Blissey's on low health, not quite enough for the Earth Power. If they
got
that Earth Power drop, Terra Ground! Ooh.
Securing the Blissey kill was really important right there. Now, I think a big question is this Lando Scarfed or is it Life Orb? Both are common, but one is terrified of Arceus Ice and just gives it a free entry point.
We'll see what SBAP does here.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Theminals' team, it looks like, well, they have Arceus Extreme Speed, so they assuming it is a physical Arceus. So they might not need the speed control. Life Orb Landorus is really known to be an excellent stall breaker. Yeah, and Cyclozar might not want to come in on this if Lando is scarfed, but if it's not scarfed, then it's kind of a free shed tail to whatever you want, or Arceus Ice can just immediately come in. You have a lot of options if this is a Life Orb Landorus.
Oh, we'll see if that gets revealed soon, but okay, this will reveal it unless
here it is.
I'm guessing the Theminals just switches here.
Yeah, the most common Arceus Ice set is probably just like Bolt Beam coverage with Calm Mind and Recover. Alright, that doesn't reveal too much, because some people still like running V-set just with Mono Ice, which is a little bit risky when you're facing a Magearna and an Arceus Fire. But
Thunderbolt not doing too much, but Volt Switch is not going to do much back.
Yeah,
so.
Magearna can't do too much either. Was maybe thinking of Thunder Waving, but afraid of a Terra Electric. SBAP hasn't Terra'd yet, if I am correct.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Yes, but Theminals has burned the Terra on Ground Landorus. Needs to get a lot of value out of that. Terra Water.
Terra Water, that's great for fighting Arceus Fire.
Oh yeah, that's like perfect.
You can probably get up a Calm Mind here, potentially.
Yeah, well, you don't want to give Arceus Fire a free Swords Dance, because then Extreme Speed starts looking very scary. So maybe you just attack again. I mean, Thunderbolt has a chance to paralyze. Might as well, you know, attack twice, maybe get a lucky crit or the lucky para or something.
Recover.
Actually, yeah, Swords Dance. SBAP can just go to Dondozo straight away.
That's true.
Now, does this
the Dondozo not on too much health, but yeah, it should eat the whatever.
Yeah, I doubt it's taking more than 25% from Extreme Speed. But SBAP could also stay in and just risk another Thunderbolt. Yep, there they are.
Earthquake not doing half.
That's important. So what is this missing? Is this missing Flare Blitz? Is it missing Extreme Speed? Is it?
We've seen Flare Blitz. So it's either missing Extreme Speed or Recover, and it could be either. And E-Speedless Arceus Fire, I think I would guess it's got
with Swords Dance. No, it's gotta have Extreme Speed. Oh my god!
And yeah, with
Extreme
Speed coming out now, that will do enough to kill the Arceus Ice. So.
But then on the switch to Dondozo, what happens?
Then yeah, what did he do against Dondozo?
Oh, goes Goldengo on the Extreme Speed, but now what? Now it has to. Now it can Flare Blitz or Earthquake. Either way, can the Dondozo deal with that? Is there something we don't know? Is this like Adamant Arceus can like deal 45% to Dondozo?
I don't know. We'll see just now. Here it comes on the Earthquake. Oh, yeah. Oh,
only 15%. Yeah, so that's not too threatening. Yeah, I was hoping for the crit or something, but Dondozo's just going to rest up. Now, is this a Sleep Talk Dondozo? No, doesn't look like it. So it may have Curse. That's often what Sleep Talk is instead of. Just going to clean up the kill on the Arceus. Alright, but that baits in Lando. Lando looking super threatening right now. Something is gonna die. The question is,
and if this is a Choice Scarf Lando, that Arceus is not gonna be able to do any damage.
Actually, is that Arceus at 100%?
No, it's very much the opposite.
Oh, okay, good. So yeah, something's going to die this turn. The question is, what is SBAP going to sack? Yeah, it kind of makes sense to sack the Dondozo. It did its job against Mousehold and Arceus Fire. And then this is the big reveal. Is it Scar? Okay, still no reveal yet. Just gonna sack Dondozo. The fact that
just to get a little bit of regen.
Oh, but no more.
Did SBAP know that Earth Power do 99%? So he so he got the regen.
That's a crazy calc if that's true. But now Arceus Water
can come in.
Yeah, this Arceus Ice, Arceus Water is super
Although
threatening.
Theminals still has this. Oh, really? Okay. I was gonna say Theminals still has that Maguna to come in. But
Well,
I
I
guess
feel like now it's gonna come in, but
now it can come in, yeah.
what's it gonna do? Maybe it's going to
I don't know. Giratina's in. Giratina can definitely tank a
against an
Judgment.
Arceus Ice though.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, Wisp goes up.
Probably Hex.
People going crazy in chat about that Cyclizar living. Hex, ooh, this is perfect. This is what you want. Pressure on the recoveries as well. But yeah, Judgment's just so powerful.
Roar comes in, that's good. That's well played.
But yeah, this Giratina's low and feeling threatened. What is Theminals' Magearna gonna do? Well, it's gonna eat a Thunder Wave. That's a bad start.
Yeah, it's looking like a standard Magearna here. Spikes Volt Switch. What else does it have?
Is it gonna Fleur?
We don't know.
That Fleur Cannon could have been really powerful.
Oh, okay. That might have sealed it for SBAP. Got his
Calm Minding up.
Recovered.
A third! Oh no!
It's a disaster.
Do we have 4? We're just gonna switch out to Giratina.
Nothing Theminals can do after that. That was looking to be a close game, but now
Theminals with the GGs in chat. Yeah. Oof. That I'm really curious what that Earth Power roll was on Cyclizar. Was that guaranteed not kill? Was that like 90% chance to kill?
See, we saw SBAP bring in the Cyclizar on about 80 something percent. Switch, sack the Goldengo, bring it back in on 100. He must have known to make that play.
All right, so I don't know how long it's going to be until the next game, so let's cut here and we'll be back for game 2. All right, here we are on game 2. So SBAP is up 1. We have a tiny bit of catching up to do, so let's just get it rolling. Immediate Palafin lead versus Baxcalibur. Is the Baxcalibur going to set up? Yes, it is. Ooh.
Earthquake comes in immediate Oko.
SBAP stays in on that. I feel like Baxcalibur is always presenting Earthquake coverage.
And he did have the Corviknight switch in.
Yeah, that's
didn't want to
strange.
risk maybe like getting a scale, like if that was predicted and a scale shot got off, or predicted with an Icicle Spear, then suddenly...
We're seeing a million things happening so quickly. Roar, Arceus, Fire, so this is definitely more of a utility. Garganacl really kind of underutilized in Uber's UU.
I find Garganacl really, really strong, yeah. It's definitely something that could be used more.
Zacian with the close combat. Ooh, that looks like a 2-hit KO. Is this thing banded? Do we have a banded Zacian on our hands? Because if it clicks close combat again...
It switches, which is interesting.
Well, for the Protect and the Sulk here. Alright, so we are now caught up as the Pokemon have stopped flashing back and forth. So what are we going to do? This Garg is just going to chip everything down with Salt Cure. Honestly, the initial super effective damage is probably more than a couple turns of Salt Cure. But now what's going on?
See, that's just a one attack and a Protect, and that Baxcalibur's lost half its health, so yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, so Zacian versus Arceus Fire, not a good matchup for Zacian. Predicts a switch and brings out possibly the worst Mon on SBAP's team to get. Palafin's just going to click a button. Oh, no, it's just going to... Wow.
Switch hard. That may indicate not your standard Palafin, maybe no flip turn on there, because Palafin's faster than Arceus, I want to say. No, it's not. No. Sorry, I'm lying. There was a switching, probably dodging a Willow there by switching directly.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right, close combat on Corviknight. One of these introduced basically Zacian counters that fell in November. On both teams, we have a Corviknight stare down on our hands. One of them is Iron Defense Body Press.
Wow.
Oh, that's super good against SBAP's team because Garg is threatened, Zacian's threatened, Palafin's threatened. The only thing is this salt cure is going to be a big deal.
And with the Terra Water, you're not weak to the body press anymore. So
is Theminals just sacking back Excalibur? I mean, it kind of makes sense against 2 water types, but still.
What does Theminals have to break through this Garganacle at full health? Because I don't think Landorus can. Landorus will be more than half, but it won't get the kill, and it's going to get salt-cured here.
Gargs often go either Iron Defense or Curse, and then run a Phys Def set. Or a Special Defense set, I should say. So, Lando actually might not be scarfed in this instance, or maybe it is. But yeah, once again, Terra Water Garganacle just being unkillable.
I actually don't know if Theminals can do anything here. It's best.
Oh, and it starts cursing up.
Yeah.
That is going to be a problem. I mean, Arceus can roar it out.
Arceus can roar, and I think that's what we're seeing here. Yeah. But now it's just a problem for later rather than a problem for now.
Arceus Dragon with Flash Cannon. Ooh, that's some fun coverage.
Those fairies, hit that fairy switch, and maybe that's what he was calling there.
Garg keeps coming in, and they once again can't do anything, it feels. Just eating salt cures left and right.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a 2-0? Is Terra Water Garganacle going to claim another victim? That's crazy. Well, let's not count it out yet. Now, if there's one thing that might be able to break past this, I would put the combination, of Landorus and Dialga. Now, if Dialga comes in,
not doing half.
Oh, no protect.
Just recover here, yeah.
Yeah, now the protect comes in, more mind games. Every turn is in SBAP's favor. Theminals needs to break it soon, and it's not going to break it against a flying type. Oh no. And Corviknight can just U-turn back into Garg if it wants. Or, to Palafin with the close combat.
Terra Flying, interesting. Eats the Drain Punch. That's fun.
Ooh. Is this a taunt Palafin? Or a bulk up Palafin?
No, he'll like dodging that Draco, getting the Jet Punch off.
That Draco's pretty weak. Maybe this is a defensive Dialga.
It did have Heavy Slam, right? So it might not have too much special attack investment.
Oh, Palafin does have Flip Turn. This is a strange set, so it's clearly not banded. But it also seems quite bulky, and usually non-banded Palafins want to run a lot of speed. Alright, what are we flipping to? I mean,
I would expect
you can always just go Garg. Yeah. Not going to run out of Soul Cures.
It's threatening Iron Defenses and Body Presses, which could hurt. But Garganacle would stop that instantly. Has Theminals used their Terra yet?
I don't believe so.
Well, on the Dialga, it's Terra Flying.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah, and of course, SBAP Terra Water Garg is certainly getting the value out. But SBAP's taking a minute to think about this. Alright, Arceus Dragon coming out. A special Arceus kind of makes sense on this team because your big breakers are both Physicalization and Palafin. So yeah, some sort of Flamethrower, Judgment, Flash Cannon's got quite good coverage on everything.
I wonder what the, I'm assuming there's some Dragon style. I wonder what the fourth move is going to be on that. Carmine,
probably
recover,
just
one of the two.
Probably just recover, I'd guess.
Makes sense. Flips are not going to kill, so let's come in here.
But also, Dialga is quite weak, and it's at 0.5 special attack, so you can kind of bait in whatever setup you want, or you can bring in whatever setup you want. Brave Bird Corviknight, not the strongest move in the game, but, you know, excellent chip.
Okay, so that's Judgment. Interesting, so yeah, makes sense.
And now we're just sacking Dialga. Oh no. Do we have to
Lot
sack
can even
something
come in.
else
Landers
for
can
this
come in,
card?
but it's just gonna recover rather than Salt Cure. Wishing for a crit here, but it's not gonna come. There's the Salt Cure.
And Lando is down. That may be the last chance Theminals had to break Garganackle. This might mean that SBAP is moving on to the semifinals. Well, I shouldn't count it out yet, but unless this body press Corviknight's about to work a miracle.
Land a big crit here. We'll see.
I believe the loser of this match gets $15, and the winner moves on to get a minimum of 35 if they're out in top 8, or no, in
correct,
top
yeah.
4.
Top 4. But the money value was correct.
Yeah. Oh no! Body press comes in. Another
Theminals
curse
hits the
comes
GG.
in. Well played. You know, SBAP's team building has just been immaculate. They seem to know exactly what to do to shut people down. Terra Water Garg rearing its head again. Yeah, something.
Yeah, that's it.
Something needs to be able to kill this thing, and I don't know what. All right, well played to both players. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe, leave some comments, tell us you want to see more, like the video. Vig, you got anything to finish out for the video?
Subscribe.
Hell yeah. All right, see you guys in the next video.